All right. What's going on, y'all? We're going to do a video on. Let me start. What's going on, y'all? It's been a minute. It's been 24 hours. The last video y'all really liked, which I really appreciate that y'all liked. That was dope to see that y'all liked the video. Um, this one, let me just do it like that. We're keeping all this in too. We'll keep all this in. All right. Should I keep this in? Fuck it, we gonna keep it in. All right. So this one's about Deshae. Basically, the nigga got caught trolling. He was trolling. He get a bad joke. He got nominated. Started crying about the nomination. And then QE got on her ass about this. I think the biggest lesson about this is uh, stop with the trolling because sometimes you can fuck up situations. Always joking around. I think this is a clear example of it. But we're going to watch it. I'm gonna give my take on it because I didn't really get to see how bad the troll was. But I'm just gonna use the clips that I see from here, and then give my opinion on it. If you want to see a different perspective on it, I did get this video from what's his name, Novely or Novely. Title is "Everyone is Tired of Deshae Frost." I will link it in my description down below. There's some bitch ass dude who was talking shit about me not linking the videos, even though I say the titles. But we ain't gonna get into that. I'm gonna start linking the videos if y'all want to watch the full video on your own. But let's get started. This is the first clip of it. I'm gonna play the clips and then we'll move forward. Okay. So here's the first clip.
Oh my God! Shut the I didn't know, and I was being inconsiderate. I got dark humor, and sometimes, as a man, bro, like that kind of like it gets the best of me.
Recently,
Okay.
what even is the streamer award? Unaware.
I'm gonna take my frustration out on you.
My category is kind of tough though. I'm with.
We had clips. Silly me. It's funny that I said I thought we had clips when I quite literally, I think I put on the notes, no need for clips for this one because I didn't want them to have to like hunt down clips of streamers doing stuff with the brand, and then if the streamers did the stuff with the brand.
Oh my God! Shut the up!
And I didn't want to do extra.
Okay, so I see here. Yeah, that does look bad. So it looks like she was talking for a little bit. Apparently, in this clip, she was talking for a little bit, over explaining some stuff. And Deshae was trying to be funny and tell her to shut the fuck up. Um, I don't know. I don't think they know each other. So if this is somebody you know and y'all kind of joke like that, it's not a big deal. But I don't think this girl knows him. So the fact that she doesn't know him and he's making jokes like that, it could be really, really, really fucked up. And I think the only reason this is a big deal is because I think he got nominated, didn't he? Yeah, hold on.
Deshae Frost.
I do not want to cry. Easy, bro. I dead been through so much, bro. Trying to like just figure out what I was supposed to do because I gave up everything for this, bro. I gave up everything for this. Just seeing like starting and seeing everybody like my friends and everything like thrive, and I was like happy for them, but I was just always like I've seen myself going on a decline and being the last person, like it was always just hard, bro. So I appreciate y'all. Like I'm so happy for everybody, bro. Like and God just showed me like what I needed to do, and I'm just grateful.
After that wholesome response, it
Okay,
to her.
so I know she responded, but she says, "How incredibly kind! Congrats on his nomination. I tried to shut up during the show while all streamers eat the dinner I paid for. Be celebrated at the show I spent months working on, and enjoy their night hanging out with each other. I'll make sure to shut the fuck up." Okay. Did she say anything else? She asks him. Hold on. Time out. Wait a minute. She asks him. Y'all can't even see that. Hold on. Okay, I'll read it. I'm Deshae Frost. You still want a seat even though I'll be talking all night. Genuinely, how are you the same person whose reaction to getting nominated made me cry and reinforced why I suffer through this stuff every year? How? What the hell did I do to you? Moving forward, I already read that portion. Okay, so I think he apologized, which we'll get to that.
That I didn't know and I was being inconsiderate, and I got dark humor, and sometimes, as a man, bro, like that kind of like it gets the best of me, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely didn't want to kind of just like be up. And bro, QT doing research and doing research after QT has done so much for the community of streaming and just like create, because at the end of the day she doesn't really have to, you know what I mean? And this is just me speaking, like I'm supposed to be being funny, but this is gonna be only the one times like I'm being serious for real, and she doesn't really have to do any of this. And the fact that she does this for the community and puts this out for streamers is, I'm very grateful. I'm been streaming for almost 2 years, and seeing this and seeing what she's done for us in the community, especially black streamers, it's been immense, and it's crazy. Yesterday was probably the best day of my whole life, and me trolling, just like, somebody clipped it and just, they wanted to try to ruin it, and I'm sorry that got to you, and I apologize genuinely, and just letting you know, but you calling my name was literally the best thing that ever could have happened to me.
Now, I don't know if I would start off my apology.
All right, so he's back going to that. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I look like Singer responded. Hold on.
I like Deshae. I think Deshae should have apologized. And the reason I think that is because, I like Deshae. I've met him a few times. Deshae's always really, really nice. But your humor, you have to know when to use your humor. That's like humor 101. You know what I mean? And he did apologize. Yeah, he did. But like at the end of the day, if he doesn't, like for me, if I don't know somebody and they talk to me crazy like that, I don't see that as trolling. I see it as disrespect, because I'm not close enough with you like that. And I think that like, it needs to be more positive.
Now, did Deshae mess up and
All right, so I agree with Singer's point. Deshae is known for trolling a lot. He's known for making bad jokes, doing things at the wrong time. He's gotten canceled a couple times for just doing stupid shit, like taking a joke too far and doing stuff that was just way too far. His whole incident with the Target, he's been through a lot. With that being said, I don't think he was intentionally trying to be mean. I do think he was making a joke. I think that's pretty obvious to everyone that he was making a joke. I do think the only reason he switched up too and started apologizing is because he got nominated. Do I think he would have made that same joke if he didn't get nominated? Fuck no. I think he would have kept his mouth shut. And he would have read the room. But I think he was coming from the perspective of, I ain't gonna get nominated. I'm just gonna watch this shit. I'm gonna talk a little shit, go about my day. When he got nominated, that totally switched up everything for him. And, when shit start going your way, you switch up. So I do see both sides where people are like, you're only apologizing because you got nominated. You would not give a fuck if you wasn't nominated. Um, um, but he could have not apologized. He could have just said, fuck it, I don't care, fuck you. I think he did the right thing by apologizing to her. And it seemed genuine. It seemed like a genuine apology. He was just like, yo, I was being joke way too far. I apologize for that. And he thanked her for the opportunity, saying that, it was the best day of his whole life. So hopefully we can move past this. I don't think this is a big deal. I do think things is gonna be awkward whenever he gets there. And they should be, because you said some fucked up shit, bro. I don't think people should make this a big deal though. I think him or her should work it out personally via DM, or if he talks to a person, so this don't have to become a big thing. But yeah, man, don't joke around too much. Don't take things too far. And don't joke with people you don't know unless you don't really care to fuck with them. Just like, words are very powerful, so you should always be careful with what you say. Um, and if you go say what you go say, stand on it, basically. But yeah, I think he handled the situation well. Of course, he's gonna get a lot of shit for it, but I think he did the best you could do in a situation like that, where you get want something like that to happen. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And yeah, peace.